How's it going, everybody? So today I'm doing a comparison video between the French press and the Pureover. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna brew them and do a blind taste test between the two. So I just wanna be able to see if there's much of a difference. Because there are similarities. You do not have a paper filter, which means there's texture that you're going to get from both of these. However, because of the way that the water runs through the coffee, it should produce a cleaner cup. At least that's kind of their claim to fame. But I want to know how much different. And so I want to see if I can actually tell a difference between the two of these. Now, because I don't have two full setups, like I don't have two scales and I don't have two kettles, I'm gonna start my French press first because it just kind of sits for a little while, and then do the Pureover. That way there's no major temperature difference, so that won't really give anything away. After that, I'm gonna put 100 grams into 2 sampling cups and then give them a taste and see what happens. Now, I like the French press and I like the Pureover for very different reasons. I really like how user-friendly the French press is. I also like that it can make larger quantities of coffee. The Pureover is a little finicky sometimes, but I've had some really good luck with making some really great coffee and having some flavors really pop when making it. So I'm not trying to figure out if I like one and don't like the other. I'm trying to see if I can actually tell a side-by-side difference between the two of these. All right, so let's just start the timer, throw the water in there. Yeah, French press is very user-friendly. Great for if you're starting out, because you don't even need a gooseneck kettle. Actually, there are arguments made that you want to get as much water in as fast as possible. So because of how controlled the gooseneck kettle is, it actually takes a little longer. And so you don't even really need a super expensive, super fancy kettle to get started having great coffee. All right. Let that chill. Now we'll start getting the rest of the coffee going. I forgot about a detail. I need a separate timer for this because of only having one scale. The timer will run out once I stop this. So once it hits 2 minutes, I'm gonna go to like 8 minutes. Oh, this is kind of funny. All right, so for the stopwatch, when it hits 2 minutes, I'm gonna start it, and then I'll change my timing with 2 minutes off. So at 2 minutes, I'll stir up the crust and things like that. Interesting mistake, but easily fixable. Okay, now we can lift it off, and the timer will stop, and that will be okay. Mess around a little bit with the crust just to break it up. Now we're gonna scoop off some of the top stuff. So if you've seen any of my Pureover videos from before, you'll know I like to use a carafe, but because it's not designed for it, you really do have to be careful. Try to keep one hand on it as best you can or as often as you can. All right, so this blue sticker right here, I'm gonna put on the bottom of this one, which will be for my French press, and then this one I'm gonna use for the Pureover. Slowing down a bit, because I gotta pull it back. Allow for some channeling. That should be done. Sweet, basically right on time. All right, 100 grams in here. Okay, time for the moment of truth. So what I'm gonna do, just for you guys to know, is I'm gonna start switching these around And I'm gonna just kind of turn my brain off and not really think about what is happening, because if I think about everything else and not about what I'm doing with my hands, then I am sure to forget which one is which. And I guarantee you, I definitely have. I don't have a clue. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Yeah, I don't have a clue which one either of these are. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna taste this one, taste that one, and see what happens. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh boy, this might take a couple times. All right, let's see what we got. That's a good cup of coffee. I like that one. They're both really good. This one has a little more texture than this one. Interesting. Yeah, this one's got a little more texture. This one's a little bit brighter. And what's neat is I like both of these cups of coffee. I wouldn't turn one down. So it's not like one wins and one loses here, because they're both great. Honestly, I'm kind of liking this one a little better. Oh, wait a second. I don't know, this one is clean though. Okay, either way, whether I like which one of these or not, I'm gonna say that this is the French press and that this is the Pureover. So, if I'm right, this one should have a blue sticker on the bottom. Oh my gosh! I'm wrong! What? Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me taste these again. Wow. This one's a little smoother, a little more chill. Interesting. This one, I don't know, this one seems a little more well-rounded than this one. I'm very surprised. But hey, that's how you know that I'm being real, that I'm not fabricating anything here. Wow. So, unless I put the sticker on the wrong one, if I put the sticker, oh wait a second. If I put this, did I put the sticker on the Pureover? Oh no. So that's why I should have written something here, because now I'm being kind of silly. Interesting. Oh, that's a deeper theory. I'll have to go back and I'll have to watch this. Oh, that'll be so funny. Because I really do think this is the French press, and I really do think this is the Pureover. How interesting. But, okay, so either way, the Pureover was not designed, as far as I can tell, it was not designed to replace the French press. It's just a neat alternative, and it's really stylistic, very nice, but it also does provide little cleaner and brighter flavors. And I'm just so stinking sure that this is the Pureover. I really am. But I've been wrong before, and I'll probably be wrong again. But either way, I'm actually really looking forward to watching this video and seeing if I'm just silly or not. But yeah, this is a really great taste test. There's definitely a distinct difference between the two, neither of which are bad, which is something that I like about how many different pour-over, percolation, just brewing methods there are, is that there's a lot of variety that doesn't necessarily cancel out the other one. It's not like, oh, the Chemex is destroyed the V60 or the V60 destroyed the Chemex, or there's something for everybody. And you can enjoy a lot of different things. Some days you can just feel like having a V60. Some days you can feel like having I don't know, an AeroPress. There's lots of options, and none of them are bad. But anyways, if there's anything else you'd like me to taste test or try out, I'm always down for it. But wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're drinking excellent coffee, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.